G'day guys, welcome back to another edition of the lower grade letdowns with Klutz and Das. Das, how are we?
Good, mate. Just had a check of what my bet was last week. Believe it was Broncos at the line, which was 17.5. Tick. Dragons at the line, which was, they were not the favourites, so plus 4.5 and they won. Tick. And the Bulldogs head to head. Tick. That's another $6.30 malt in the bag.
Yeah, it is.
Which I didn't
Did you
back.
get on?
No, I did not. Decided that I wasn't going to bet last week, so didn't place a bet on anything.
I think we need to have a rule from now that we have to put money on our bets.
Yeah.
Just because,
I think we do.
Like, because the 1 week that it doesn't come off and you put money on, you're just going to keep riding the fuck out of... What about those weeks when I did pick them? You know what I mean?
True. I just said to Klutzy, I was like, I haven't even paid attention to the results of half of them because usually I just forget about them after the pod. But the 3 that I know that have come up in the 15 rounds so far, one was $13, one was 40, and then that one was 6. So that's like $600. If you put $10 on every round, you would have had $10 on all of them. That would have been a $150 investment for a $600 return.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Very good indeed. You know what else is really good?
What?
The kit we're wearing from Ashtabula.
Fucking oath, baby.
We're both rocking the golf polos.
We are fresh off the green, believe it or not. Just had a bit of a hit. Can you tell? My arm's pretty pumped.
Yeah, bah.
Never, because I never do physical activity. But
same.
Can still look the part in our lovely Ashtabula gear.
It's really good. We actually had, I'll get the bloke's name up before. He was looking to get some stuff, and we've been alerted to, there's a fair few different designs there. Shout out to Nathan Strelitz. He's looking at a vintage Broncos shirt.
I might have to check that out myself.
Definitely want to have a look at some vintage Storm kit.
And if we are purchasing it, what's the code again, Josh?
BBB10.
Correct. 10% off.
Sweet. I said that very confidently, but was not confident.
Oh, no, you got it, mate. You got it.
Absolutely
all
smashed
in one.
it. Now, as we said, guys, if you are in Brisbane, you can actually head out to Clontarf to where Ashtabula are based and go pick up the order yourself. As well as get that 10% discount. But guys, if you're not in Brisbane, still chuck that in and you can get it sent to you. It's BBB10, as we said. Get 10% off that order. So we're starting into the pointy end of the season where Origin's almost over, which really means that, we're about to crack into...
Yeah, after Origin, it's finals. Time to start thinking about finals.
Yeah, exactly.
And why wouldn't you want to rep some official NRL, what's it called? License, that's the word.
License.
Merchandise. Some of the best stuff I've ever seen. Go to Ashtabula and check it out and use our code.
Exactly. Thanks once
for the
again,
support,
guys.
Yeah.
All right, well, we might as well talk about the week that was.
Yeah, I've watched...
Your bet's already got up.
Yeah.
As you said.
How'd you go, mate?
Shithouse.
Yeah.
Shithouse. So as I said last week, I probably wouldn't be following me at the moment. I've just been having absolute shockers. I was going to do an anytime try score bet last week, but I think I just got rocked. And
looking over at your phone, there's lots of crosses.
It's pretty cooked, eh? Oh my God, what's this?
What?
Sorry to, I've just been interrupted again by Mika.
Yeah, I got that one last week.
Last one. Enjoy while you're recording.
I wonder how he knows, because it's not our usual night.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I've been a little bit rocked by that. But my main bet that I said last week was the Cowboys to cover the line, which was 2.5. They won by 2, so that's a cross. Melbourne 13+, they won by 12. That's a cross. Sharks 13+, I think they won by 8. We'll get into that. That's a cross. Penrith 13+, that got up.
bang,
And then
bang.
Canberra 13+ against Newcastle. That was a cross. So that was shithouse.
Never bet on Canberra.
I had the multi-rescue on Neds with that one as well, which was one leg fails, you get your money back. So that didn't help either. And then my anytime try scorer one, that was just fucked as well. I think I'm going to reassess that. It is international round this week, so I've got a little bit of time to think about my actions. But if we do go in and have a look at the week that was... just going to get some results up.
So my phone knows where I am. It just recommended I open the NRL app. How good's that?
Bloody awesome. That's
Probably
what we like to see.
Who was the first game of the week? You know what sucks? I had a feeling that the Dragons going to win and tipped him in a group chat I'm in, but forgot to actually put my tips in.
Yeah.
So didn't get that point, which is fucking annoying. I don't know.
I think in hindsight, we should have known that Should have had a little bit more of a look into this as well. This is what I'm thinking. Andrew McCulloch's 300th game.
Correct.
It's not often that teams don't get up for someone's milestone games.
Yep.
Not many people have played 300. Testament to that man as well because of his
Fucking
injuries. Can you imagine how many more games he would have played? He'd probably be playing his 350th.
Probably 3,000th.
Yeah. Legit, dude.
Yeah.
Legit.
If he wasn't made of ceramic like Jackson Buckby.
Yeah. But
sorry, personal attack.
we can't do that.
Yeah.
32-12 though for the Dragons over the Rabbitohs. Good on them.
I did say Benny Hunt was going to step up as well. Scored a try, the opening try in the 4th minute. So
he did.
Looking hot for Queensland this weekend, baby.
Fucking oath. Now, next game was satisfying to every single rugby league pundit in Australia.
Yep.
And probably overseas as well.
Why is it so good? Why does everyone hate Manly so much?
Dude, I think Manly.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just trying to figure out why.
I think Manly growing up. Pretty sure it's from like an 80s thing. They were just grubs, man.
Yeah.
Just grubs. And I think just that general, I'm making an absolute generalisation here of that area, but I think they're just up themselves.
Yeah, right. Never been there myself.
I've never been there either, but from what I've heard, it's just like Manly's like such a ritzy, nice place.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Bit like Ashgrove.
No, because they're not. They're on the coast, bro.
Yeah,
We're not
I know
on
what
the
you
coast.
mean. Yeah.
We're on the Nogga
It's like
Creek.
the Northern Beaches, hey?
Yeah.
At Nogga Creek, where'd you rather be? At Nogga Creek or the Northern Beaches?
Well, Nogga Creek because
Fucking
we win,
oath.
baby.
Yeah.
We simply win.
You simply win.
But Seagulls are up for all the game until 7 minutes to go where, I don't know, the Cowboys just decided to turn it on and score 3 tries in 3 minutes.
Good.
Which
Cowboys
is awesome.
are looking so good this year.
They are.
Fucking terrifying.
I actually, before I came here, watched they had Chad Townsend mic'd up for that game.
Oh, nice.
It was really interesting. I really enjoyed listening to him. One thing that I found was good chat. On like the footy field, after you score a try or when a try's been scored against you, or I don't know, you're about to go out, a lot of the time the chat is, like, let's go out there, blast these next 10 minutes. Like, sort of a long time in a football game, like where you should be switched on the full 80, but it's always like a focus of this next 10 minutes or this next little bit, we got to do this.
Yep.
Chad Townsend's chat was like 2 minutes of hard work. We defend a set and then we complete a set and then we're back into our rhythm. I was like, that's a fucking sort of a good insight into how like the Cowboys are thinking of how they're playing.
Yep.
I know for us in 6th grade the other night, we were...
What's your, like, because in my head I'm thinking like Chad's just, can't speak. Compartmentalizing, is that the word I'm looking for?
It is now.
When you like sort it into compartments, bang, bang, bang. When you're like prepping for a 6th grade game, what are your compartments of the game?
I just think of the game as a whole, and I want to win it.
Just survive.
Honestly, the thing I'm thinking about afterwards is getting a victory in the boat race.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what I mean.
Yeah,
it's like all we've got is a week's worth of work to get through, and then 80 minutes of torture, and then the boat race.
That's pretty much it. But to be honest, the other night, sorry to deviate a little bit, the other night, like, we'd score a try. My chat was, we need to exit. We need to play back down that end of the field. Let's just secure the ball.
You were Chad Townsend.
I was Chad Townsend. Playing like him as well. Absolutely.
We'll get into that on the Friday pod though, won't we?
Yeah, exactly. Before we get into the next game as well, speaking about compartmentalizing things, I saw something about Wayne Bennett the other day and how he coaches.
Yeah.
And apparently he treats the season like they're climbing a mountain and there's different base camps.
Right.
So he'll have a look and he'll say, this next 4-week period, we've got, say, 2 games that we're going to win, and there's 2 50-50 games. Yep. So we should be, like this 50-50 game, we probably should win. Are we going to win this? Are we going to win that? And they reevaluate and they keep going. And apparently it's a cool way to look at it, say, because the Broncos used to have a heap of people play for Queensland and just Origin in general.
So that was like a rough period they had to get through.
Yeah, so apparently they used to look at that as what's our 50-50 games, what are our guaranteed wins, and then they'd have a look and be like, hey, like if this is a guaranteed win, we can probably rest a couple more players. I thought it was really cool. That's something that I haven't heard of that. Like, once again, Jeeps, we go...
Fuck, we're too short this week.
We enjoy this club, so they can be invited to stay at this home game for beers. And then this club, they're all right as well. We don't really know much about these boys, but fuck it, let's just invite everyone. That's how we do it because it's not about on-field performance, it's about off-field
no,
performance.
No.
Moving on, the main game on Friday, Storm versus Broncos. Storm got up 32-20, but credit to the Broncos. With so many players out, they played a good game of footy.
It was a good game.
It was a very tough game.
I think it was a bit of a shame that because the Storm had a few out as well. Like a bit of a shame, top 4 clash. There was I didn't see how many. I don't know if that will tell you how many people there. But there was a fucking big crowd for Melbourne.
People.
There was a game on
18,586.
There you go. There was a game of AFL on as well. I was actually at the pub on Friday in Melbourne, and I was like, "Can you put the footy on?" And they put the AFL. And I was like,
"Oh, that sucks."
But yeah,
it was 16 all at half time.
Yeah, dude, it was 16-4 at one stage to the Bronx.
Yeah, right.
And then
because I didn't get to watch because I was playing.
A couple of soft tries. Leading into literally, I can't remember who was commentating. He's like, "There's fucking the next 8 minutes or whatever is very important for the Broncos. They need a lead at halftime, and they just let in 2 easy tries and 16 all. Like perfect.
Yeah, not good. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. Like when you have a look at team lists, so usually you'd have Puppy at fullback, like Marion Seve, Grant Anderson aren't usually there, but they've been playing really well. Seve's really stepped up, and Branko Lee hasn't been playing consistent footy in first grade.
Adam Reynolds is massive for the Broncos, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Tyron Roberts doesn't even have a picture on fucking NRL.com.
Tyron Roberts, love the bloke. Someone sent some message that he's got the biggest head in the whole NRL.
Yeah.
It's huge.
But you know what's good about that?
What?
Big heads mean knowledge, bro.
Fucking oath. He wants so much knowledge. He actually played really well on Friday night, so credit to him where credit's due.
If there is a live action film ever of Megamind, he's front running to play Megamind.
Yeah.
Because that's how big his head is. But that's just how clever he is as well. But yeah, bro.
Hopefully we get to verse each other again. I don't know if we do in the regular season.
Yeah, we do. August 19th at Suncorp.
Up here, eh? Yeah. Nice.
Camp Munster.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shouting you out.
Yeah, so now I'd also like to give credit to myself.
Nice.
I think whenever we play the Broncos, I never give you boys shit about us beating you.
True.
If it was the other way around, I'd probably still be copying it.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think it just shows the character of the person.
No one really cares about the Broncos that much now. Like probably me and Eden and Roz.
Yeah.
But everyone else is just like, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Dan's supporting Redcliffe next year.
Yeah,
he's a
loser.
turncoat.
Yeah, Jackson doesn't really care. He likes
Jackson loves the Reds, so he's already in a crippling state of depression.
Yeah.
24/7, 365. So... Yeah, but I just wanted to plug myself there for being a good bloke. Anyway, moving on. We've got the Sharkies had a really close game against the Titans, 18-10, a lot closer than what anyone thought it would be.
Classic Titans, just showing up occasionally.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those teams, them in Canberra, fucking can't trust them.
You really can't. And I just think as well that, as well as that, the Sharkies just... They've been really
inconsistent since the Broncos beat them. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'll put it down to that.
Me too, yeah. Broncos ruining careers.
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of ruined careers, everyone at the Warriors.
Where are they coming on the ladder? Got to be down the bottom.
I think they're right at the bottom. Close to.
It was the Titans.
But they did lose 40-6 at home at Redcliffe. Redcliffe is in Brisbane, not New Zealand.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yep, that's all right. But to my knowledge, Penrith had a full strength team as well.
Pretty much, yeah. Roosters, I've just checked. Sorry to interject. We'll get to it next in the next game. What's you say? Roosters dropped out of the 8.
Yeah, I think that's
massive.
Yeah, but the Warriors, fuck. They just got to get to the end of the season and just see how they go.
Yeah, I don't know what they need. Maybe an interjection of Klutz.
Maybe. I'd be good in the sheds, I reckon.
That's what I was going to say, like a bit of a culture.
Yeah.
And a pre-game specialist, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. And then we
Pre and post.
Yeah, I think post-game's where I do my best work. My pre-game speeches aren't that good.
I reckon they're good, but your best work's definitely post.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I've really stepped up my my pre-game and on-field presence this year. So maybe I could bring that in a leadership role. Eels and Roosters next game.
Pretender Cup.
Yeah, the Pretender Cup. Eels get up at the Pretender Cup.
The biggest pretenders of all won.
You know what's crazy is that people were saying, like, Eels are in the top 8.
Yeah,
they're around that 5th, 6th position. People going on about how good the Roosters are this year, but also how inconsistent they are, and they're saying how this is like a battle of the heavyweights. As you said, bro, the Roosters are now out of the top 8.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like they're going to be getting Luke Keary back anytime soon.
No.
If ever. There's real trouble down at
They got
Bondi.
the Panthers next week. Well, not next week, but next game. You know how this, you know what I mean? Then a bye, and then who have they got? Seagull. Oh, no, that's the Knights. Where are they? Dragons, not a guaranteed win.
No.
Knights. Seagulls. They play the Seagulls twice in like a month. Brisbane, good luck with that.
Well, now that they're outside of the 8, Seagulls will probably get the win against them because Seagulls are flat track bullies.
Yeah, there's actually, I'm pretty sure I saw a stat that their Seagulls have not beaten a top 8 team this year.
They've won every single game against bottom 8 teams and lost every single game against top 8.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're going about how they're undefeated at home. They have not played a top 8 team at home. Pretty pathetic. I also, going back to why people hate the Seagulls, I think because of the emergence of Thomas and Edward from Hello Sport and how much they just fucking shove that shit down people's throats that Manly are the greatest ever. And now they're really struggling to back up that rhetoric.
Ever since Tom and Eddie bought those jumpers out,
they've
been going pretty average.
Been so shit.
Hopefully the New South Wales 13 plus jumpers follow suit.
Speaking of average, Canberra Raiders. I think the Knights absolutely fucked this game though, man. The last try conceded was, I saw our mate Doss say something about how Ponga was out of position. Usually when he says some of those sort of things, it's like you can justify where that player was.
Yeah. Like he's defending on his line so they don't. Yeah.
So when I read that, I was like, oh, okay, he's probably like
wrong.
Behind the I was like, and he's probably wrong. He's probably behind the line, and he was expecting like a different sort of kick to come through, and there was just lack of communication, and that's how the try happened. Didn't realise he was in the line of defence.
Yeah, Eden was right.
Eden was very right, which pains me to say. Good thing he doesn't listen to this because he wouldn't.
His head would explode. There'd be a fucking homicide in Ashtabula.
But Raiders with the get out of jail free card there.
Yeah,
and a former Knight, Hudson Young, sinking them at the death. That must really sting. But yeah, Raiders. I know. Congratulations, you won a game again. But like, is it really that good of a win?
Yeah.
When it's at the death against Newcastle, who have just been getting spanked all year by anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Now the next
I think no, but yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a good win. Sorry, Cody Roach. Grow up, mate. You'll probably Snapchat me about this and complain, but whatever, bro. Anyway, last game of the round was a bottom of the table clash. Bulldogs 36 getting up against the West Tigers with 12 points.
Called it.
Doggies are playing good footy.
Yeah.
I saw... Fuck, we said when we started this we wouldn't be stats people, but I'm actually like a massive sucker for... I love stats.
Stats slut.
I am a stats slut. Stats slut clut. And anyway, yeah, I don't either.
Can you bring a weird stat every week?
This isn't the weirdest stat, but yeah, I can do that. This isn't the weirdest stat, but I believe in the 4 weeks under Mick Potter, the Bulldogs have scored as many points as what they did all season with Trent Barrett.
There you go.
So their attack is just phenomenal because their defense was always pretty good.
Yeah.
They weren't getting pumped. They were just getting like weathered down by not being able to score points. So Matty Burton is playing some unreal footy.
According to the Origin side.
According to the Origin side as a centre.
Love that for Queensland.
Yeah, it's congratulations. Like, he's a good player. There's
Great
no doubt
player.
he's not a good player, but like he's a damaging half, not a damaging centre, and he's not going to be able to kick from centre. I saw Sportsbet put something up today, and it was like Kalen Pronger at Queensland practice getting ready for Matt Burton. It's him wearing a bomb suit. Newsflash, Sportsbet, you AFL-loving fucks. You don't kick from centre.
Yeah.
And if you do, your game plan's out the window.
Dude, and I guess we'll move straight into Origin. There's no NRL like this week. So, obviously Origin on Sunday, which gives us something extra to talk about.
Yep.
Again, we said this in game one when Crichton was of Stephen, like the Stephen version of Crichton's, was picked on the bench as a centre. You're like, where's this guy going to play? Like, how's this going to work? Like, he's going to come on and play centre, and then what? Like, yeah, Staggs got injured, but it's like, fuck, that's not why you name someone there at 14.
Yeah.
This game they've gone with Cook at 14, which is a much smarter decision. But then they've picked Talakai. Like,
I don't get the Talakai pick.
Neither do I. He's been playing centres
because
all year.
now you've got Junior Paulo, who's one of the biggest men in NRL. He's not going to be able to give you good, consistent, damaging runs with playing big minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the sort of bloke who's going to have to be subbed out a bit. They've got Crichton. Yeah, Crichton's good and he's got a bit of ticker. But, like, it's just weird. Like, why pick, as you said, someone who can cover... Like, I don't know. Is Talakai going to go and play in the middle?
That's what I mean.
Like, is he going to go play as a forward?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Is he going to run a Tino and get smashed? Yes.
Or are they going to pull Burton or Crichton off for him? Like, and that just seems fucking
dumb,
stupid
dude.
to me.
It's weird.
I feel like and this is probably the most one-eyed bias origin thing ever, but it's like, so Xavier Coates gets injured, right?
Yeah.
And straight away, every single person in Queensland's like, okay, well, either Corey Oates or Murray Tuolangi's going to get picked.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's
you just know what's going to happen.
You know it's going to happen because we make smart decisions
like
on
our
players.
team for game one. It's like, okay, this is probably what it's going to be like, and it's like pretty much that. There's like maybe Cotter was like, oh shit, Cotter got a run, but he was still in like contention. Like, I don't know, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Even our changes for this game, obviously because of injury or whatever, they just make sense. Whereas like they announced the Blues team and people are just like, what the fuck? Like 7 changes.
We made 2 changes due to injury. They got rid of 5 people from their squad.
Imagine being 1-0 down after having your home game and then making this. I thought there was 7 changes, but that could have been their like extended squad.
Yeah, it includes extended squad, but like they've literally got rid of one person was because of illness. That's Jack Whiten, but they've got rid of Staggs, Campbell, Gillard, Madison, and Sims.
Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah. I just don't get
looking through the tape, like, there's a big Penrith presence there.
Yeah, Appy Coruscant absolutely terrifies me, if I'm honest. But
yeah, I think he's a great player, man.
Turbo, you can keep him if you want. Like, don't really care. As I said, Talakai, don't care.
Gerbo, I think, is like, I believe someone brought up a stat from our friend group the other week that he hadn't broken a tackle all year.
Surely that's not right.
No, I'm going with it, bro. Because if you watch how he runs, he doesn't run with much force.
Yeah, right.
But he's a great defensive player, but when you look at their pack, they've got Payne Haas is going to get you a lot of meters.
Shit, yeah.
And he's got the potential to play 80.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have an offload. So, to be honest, I'm not that worried about that. Gerbo's not going to really run. Like, I'm not that worried about his effectiveness with the running game. Cam Murray... Maybe when Damien comes on and they speed it up. Yeah, but Cam's been playing a little bit because I'm a big Cam supporter as well. I think he's awesome, man, but I just think he's been playing a bit scared because of his shoulder. Liam Martin, not the most damaging runner, but he's got that country toughness.
Scary as fuck, yeah.
And then Isaiah Yeo will...
He's so good as well.
If he keeps his head on this game, he'll be sweet. But...
I'm just confident as fuck once again.
Like
I don't understand how Queensland are outsiders, not favourites. Like, we won game 1.
I'm enjoying it.
They've made more changes than us. Like, Jack Whiten, their best player from game 1, gets injured. Like,
I also rate that we're starting Lindsay over Carrigan because I think Carrigan might bring more
injection.
Yeah. Like, his change of pace he brought and just his energy that he brought off the bench last time might only be 15 minutes in, but it completely changed the game. So...
Keen as fuck.
Maybe we do the same thing. Or maybe they keep Big Papa out there a bit longer. Who really knows? But I rate Tino at lock.
Yeah.
Tino to me is a lock. I rate Tino. Hopefully he gets out of the Gold Coast soon. But I also rate them, like, bro, we lose Ruben Cotter. We start Lindsay Collins and put Tino to lock. And we bring in this, like, unknown dude called Jai Arrow.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
Like,
never heard of him before.
Jai Arrow.
Yeah. How many Queensland caps did Arrow have? It's like probably 12.
He's got a fair few.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, but he's just got so much ticker, man. He is just a weapon. If I have a look here, Oh, fuck. I thought it said born New South Wales. Like, no way. Jai Arrow's our age. Wow.
That's so fucked.
12th of July, 1995.
Fairfield.
He's had 9 Origin appearances since 2018. See, that's awesome. Good on him. Good. Congratulations, Jai. You've really earned it as well.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, but that's that. I think we should probably brush over the internationals as well.
Yeah. Guess how many Origin appearances Nathan Cleary has?
Dude, he's actually been around for a while, hey?
Have a guess.
10?
11. That's only 2 more than Jai Arrow.
That's crazy.
Anyway. Do with that stat what you will.
Internationals. All right, well.
I haven't even looked at the teams for this, so
we could go even further. There's one tomorrow night, actually. Well, tonight, if you're listening on Wednesday. Lebanon versus Malta at Belmore Sports Ground in Sydney. I'll see if they got a team list. I did not know this was happening.
Neither did I. That's well, I knew it was happening, but I just haven't got a
There's no team list.
I haven't looked at any team list. So I've got no idea about who's going to win.
Then we got the Kiwis versus Tonga on Saturday. Over in Auckland. First game of rugby league in Auckland in fucking years.
That's awesome.
I think that's why the Kiwis might be heavy favourites there, but Tonga's got a good squad, man, but we'll get into that with our bet soon. I'm tipping New Zealand, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tonga gets up.
Yeah. Just Tonga have ticker.
Yeah. Samoa versus Cook Islands. That'll be a good game, but I think Samoa's going to fucking pile the points on the Cook Islands. They've just got too much NRL experience compared to Cook Islands.
Yep.
And then PNG versus Fiji. I believe Fiji are the favourites here, but like this will be a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
They both play such expansive footy, so that'll be awesome. Plenty of NRL talent running around there.
Heaps of NRL talent in there.
Dan Russell, we went to school with him until year 9 fame, is playing
there
for PNG.
Go. Number 11.
Yep.
Have you seen their whole team? Alex Johnson, Robert Derby, don't know who that is. David Mead, Justin Olam, Terry Wappy, Kyle Labert, Lockie Lamb. I'm not going to read them all out, but Dan Russell, you get it.
It's a good team.
Great team.
Bets for the week.
I'll give you mine first. I've just gone Origin same gamer. Mm-hmm. So Queensland head to head, $2.15. Murray Tuolagi, anytime try scorer, $2.35. Kurt Capewell, anytime try scorer, $5.90. That'll get you $15.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
So I've gone the games just because I don't know. I'm
feeling naughty.
Yeah, I don't know. Follow it if you want, but probably won't do much. So my multi starts off with Friday, which is the women's state of origin. Got Queensland to beat New South Wales at $2.10. Then we got Samoa. Samoa are $1.01 favourites against the Cook Islands. So I've gone the line of 17.5 for Samoa at $1.10 just to include the game.
So funny how
the line was 33.5 points.
Oh, did you choose your own line?
Yeah, I chose my own.
I was going to say, because the Broncos line against the Storm was at 17.5, and that was $1.90. Like, you don't know what I mean. But,
for the PNG Fiji game, I've gone for Ravalawa 1 try and Fiji to win. That's $1.90. Gone Tonga at the line 10.5 at $1.90 against New Zealand. I think that's very generous.
Yep.
And then I've got Queensland to win state of origin at $2.15. So that gets you $17.92. That's my safe bet. My risk bet would be swapping out the line of Tonga for Tonga to win at $4, and you're going to get $37.74 if you chuck that in. I just think, bro, Tonga with almost an identical team beat us, like Australia.
Yeah.
A few years, and like they've beaten New Zealand. Like they're a good, solid team,
and they'll be fucking up and about. They always are.
Jason Taumalolo playing in New Zealand, and imagine the amount of Tongan supporters that'll be in
big red.
Auckland's got a big Tongan community.
Yeah,
it's going to be a sea of red. So I think it's going to be
a good game.
Fucking awesome. Katoni playing for Tonga as well. It's going to be sick to see.
Yeah,
lost his origin spot, so he's got to fucking step up a bit. Yeah, it's going to be great. So, I don't think there's much else on for sport. No. I don't think I've got any notes about anything.
There's I think I'd said it last week in here. There's a hectic, 9 days coming up at the Caxton. Did I say that on last week's?
Yeah, you said that last week.
Did I read it out? What it actually is? Because I've got the list here.
I don't know.
Saturday, the 9th of July, Australia versus England in the rugby.
Yep.
Sundays, Broncos Dragons in the NRL. Wednesday 13th is State of Origin, and Sunday the 17th is Leeds vs Aston Villa.
Yeah, right. That's
Big
a lot.
Week. Big week at the Caxton.
That's a lot.
If you're in Brizzy for any of those, definitely get in here and have a
I'll
beer or two.
I'll do my QPR tips for the week as well. Big weekend of sport coming to you. South v North, South. I'm going to go South there. I think UQ get up over West at West. Jeeps will get up over Brothers at home. And I think Sunnybank are going to get up over East. Sunnybank have had a bit of a revitalising season so far. The last few weeks, they've got a few boys back and they're fucking humming. They only lost to Brothers by 2 points at the death or 1 point on the weekend. So it's a really tight competition this year, which is good to see. Unfortunately, North and South are fucking struggling a bit. But all the other clubs seem to be
humming, bro.
Humming and getting back up. Like, bro, Bond are coming first and they got dusted like 47-19 by East on the weekend, who were coming sixth, I believe.
Shit.
So it's just like, it's even competition. It's good to see. Freeney's retired once again, so if you're listening now, tune into the Friday pod because we've got some stuff to discuss about that, but it looks like his career might actually finally be over.
Thank
so,
God.
Yeah, but we'll get into that, and we need everyone to get behind what we're going to be doing. So,
yeah,
look
make sure you
forward to that
tune
on
in.
the Friday pod. Anyway, as always, Jeeps in your cheeks and give them fucking heaps.
Thank you and
get
goodbye.
a bloke down the throat.